right, well, I'm already getting a little ahead of myself. I started looking into some of these button style settings. Um, but before we get into all that, we are working on a Flutter app, or a Twitter app in Flutter. It is a Flutter app. We last left off, we created a login screen with two entry field widgets. We were creating a flat button widget, and the assignment says to use the primary color, but what I'm looking at for our material app, let me just pull this up now, is that there's a style, right? A theme, and a theme style, or rather, the theme has theme data, and within the theme data, it looks like we have a text button theme, which is the object we're working with. So my assumption is that I've just thrown this style in here for this theme, for this data, and it should override the basic styling for any text button I should add. So let's just reload this, and I expect it to be the same. Yeah, so there we go. Gives you a central location for updating your color schemes and stuff. Now, I don't understand why I can't set this as like a primary color. You would think that there would be an option for doing this, but I wasn't seeing it yet. And maybe I've misused the primary color. No, it wants a color. Create a theme data. So I mean, primary color is not an option. It's also this primary swatch. Not quite sure what that's getting at. I don't think this will change anything. I mean, I really feel like there's got to be some way to access that. I was looking into the theme data class, but this is just for the button theme. Let's see, primary color. I can't even find a primary color in here. So let's look up Flutter theme data. Actually, primary swash. Like, yeah, I get that. So I'm curious if I can do can't, I think it's actually with opacity. So that does work. So that may allow me to use this here, maybe. No, let's see, it just wants the material color. Material state property. So this looks like it's creating a primary with variable shades. Yeah, so it's I mean, this seems like it keys off of the shade value that I've seen in other places, but or it's like that's how you build those on your own. Not sure I want to dive into that right this second. Okay, I just want to make sure my desktop audio isn't playing because I'm starting some music and we know how copywritten that is. Yeah, I mean, like, this is nice being able to set the theme, but I feel like there's still a way to use primary color here that I just don't know how to do yet. How to use primary swatch in Flutter theme. Let's see, refine our search. How to use primary swatch for button color. Okay, so we say colors dot, let's just go with deep orange, right? And then I take this out and reload. It's become white. It's still there, but it's white. Because this didn't seem to do anything. So let's try that. Now they're both set. Will one of them take over? No, neither do. Well, then so far these don't matter. I'm still not sure how to use those. We'll figure it out someday, maybe. Let's see. Okay. Okay, how do we do the rounding of the edges? It's not going to be in there. Let's see. Decoration. It's on the decoration portion. Although I don't know if this has that. Let's take a look. So how are we supposed to get this? Does this have decoration? Oh, word. My buddy Topher is going to join me. Turn off my music, let you hear him talk. User warning, there may be some cussing involved in this process at this point. We're using a Slack. Slack, what do you call it? Huddle. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the stream, my man. A couple of fish swimming along. I mean, I don't know. Here, let me. I can share my screen if you want. I mean, that's what we are now. Yeah, you got that deep bass coming in. It's all good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take it into the slow groove night of the night.
Yeah.
Gonna get this code lined out just right.
Okay, so
you've already started on the Twitter part 1?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. With the submit button. But I'm trying to recreate this decoration here, which if I look at my entry field, that's what these are. The entry field, let's see, is the text field. And the text field has a decoration value, if I remember right. Yeah. Where did I see that in here? Oh, it's probably down. It's in here somewhere. It's in all this mess, right? But the decoration is what allows for the border radius to be set so that it can be rounded. Now, I'm looking in here and I don't see any sort of decoration. I just have a button style. And
yeah, I was playing with that. I rounded those. I don't know if you've seen that picture from the previous task. I was just playing around with some of the documentation that I found. And I put a shadow on them and made them look like they were floating.
Oh, nice. Is that in the group chat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for the four.
But playing around with it, that's when I messed everything up, and now I can't get anything to work.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I never pushed anything, so like I can't like call back a submit, or like a commit or anything.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
It's all good, man.
I would expect there to be like
start over from scratch and like rewrite it.
Oh, hang on. Outlined border.
Marshall's state property.
There's a shape on this. And it looks like they
Border sides.
They have a geometry. Okay, so I know how to use that.
Yeah, edge and set geometry.
Let's see. I'm gonna try this shape. Take a look at this. See what it looks like. Because if it'll let me define the shape similar to that. Wait, was that? Oh no, that's in the style. Shoot, what am I doing? Shape. Now this expects a material state property. Outlined border. What? This is similar to this aspect right here.
Mm-hmm.
State property dot, what was it? Property outline.
Outline border.
Is it dot all maybe?
Yeah, right there.
Outlined border. This is a very strange way. I'm not quite sure what this is doing exactly. It draws an outline.
And then I guess you can put it to the context.
I don't want it to just be context. No, I need it to be specific. Alignment's expected at 0. 1 positional arguments. What am I supposed to set here?
Specific to that button. Method.
Function. Outlined border. Let's just take a look for this. Oh. Let's see, I just want border radius circular. This is elevated button.
Where the hell am I? I got my lights off and I can't see my mouse. Can't see shit. Oh, here it is.
Mm-hmm. What that? That's an advertisement? Yeah. Return rounded rectangular border. Okay. Okay, so it's looking for a callback function, looks like. So we'll give it one. Where were we here? Oh well, we can. That's fine. We can do it with arrow notation. That's groovy, baby. Let's see. What is that? Okay, that's the style. This is the button style. I think I have too many. Excuse me. Okay, so this is in here. And this is in there. What the f— yeah, thank you. What is it not like about this? Border radius geometry. Border radius. This wants a border radius geometry. Border, rounded rectangular border. Isn't that what this is? This feels circular
Maybe.
again.
Yeah, maybe you don't need a. Oops. How do I? Oh, that's why it's not on. We don't need this part.
Well, it says rounded rectangular border. Border side, border radius geometry, border radius dot 0. There, so border radius is valid. The arguments must not be null. Does that mean all of them? I don't see anything. Nothing in this shows required on any of that.
Yeah.
Outlined border, argument type not assignable. To the parameter type, outlined border. Function dynamic. So there's something in how I'm doing this. Radius geometry. This seems bass backwards.
Right.
Right? Like that. Are you able to comprehend how to create a thanks to what is the material state? Blah, 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 blah. Well, that's the only part that's actually this is resolved with outline. So this is different. Resolve with outlined border. Right. And then this was just border radius dot circular. Ha! Wow. Okay. Yeah, that works. It's this resolved with bit. And I think that's because it expected a callback, and I don't think I was doing. I don't know if I was doing a callback before. I'm kind of curious what this extends shape border.
Oh, it did like that.
This just wants a value. Convenience method for creating just a product that resolves to a single value for all states. I mean, maybe this is what I want. No, does not seem to be the case. Seems like I jacked up some other stuff too in doing this. Button style, theme data. Why are these dead code? Why is it dead code now? Because I've closed the material app. That's not what I meant to do.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it's down there.
I do like that it tells you this dead code, so nothing is getting read below whatever that point is. Like, that's handy as fuck.
Parameter type outlined border. What is the just border? Yeah, why doesn't it like that? function border radius. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this right. Let me just go back to this resolve with.
Did you do the interview question yet?
No, I haven't touched it. I've been into
It's
this
really
right
not that
now.
complicated. Me, Isaac, and Nikki worked it out Tuesday, I guess it was.
Nice.
I just don't know why. Okay, so my click is working, but my quote isn't working.
Let's see if we got. Hey, there's rounded edges.
Nice.
Yeah, with that resolve material probably should resolve with outline border function, returning the rectangular border. The radius circular.
You just set it. The 20 is what's rounding your edges. Set
Yeah,
the
I think
20 circular.
I think this one was set to 30, but it seems like 20 is enough. Let's take a look at what 30 looks like. Actually, it looks the same way. Maybe it's a little.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little deeper. Like this edge looks like it might go in.
Yeah,
More.
it's like like it's rounded in a little bit more.
Let's pull it down a little bit. Let's watch it. That didn't seem to change anything. Yeah, I don't think it changed anything.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Well, then
It's
that
not
means that this
Not
one
a
probably.
drastic enough change to.
Let's see what 20 looks like on that. That's these. It's probably the exact same. Oh, you see it? Actually, I did
No,
notice it.
yeah, it's butts up against it, makes it look flat on the edge.
Yeah. It'll pull it in a little more. Oh, I didn't save it. Let's do it again. There, yeah, it's a little more rounded.
Yeah,
20 on
yeah,
that
that
small
looks
one is
better.
probably okay. But, well, yeah, 30. I really don't know. Let's see if I can give it some padding. I can't remember if this has padding or not.
It should. I mean,
the shape, which is what we just did. Padding, yes, it does have padding. Okay, so we're gonna give it a padding. I think it's like 15. I think it's just comma. Where's the padding? Oh, I put a padding div in. I don't think I've actually used padding. What kind of thing is it looking for? Material state oh, inset geometry. Yeah, that's right. Inset geometry. Where is it? Inset. Edge insets geometry. Now this one's a material state property, so I guess it's material state when it's in this theme, and it's not in like a, it's not broken out. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to remember which edge insets geometry I can use to like.
Just trying to remember how I played with that padding earlier.
Creates insets with the given values 0 except for the 1, I think. That's what I want. What's the problem here? Prefer const. Okay. Alright. See if we've got margin. Oh, it pushed the padding on the inside of the button down. The submit shifted.
Yeah.
So that is not what I want. I mean, every time I look at this, it's like put it inside something else.
What if you set a margin on it?
There is no margin value. Padding is all. Yeah, there's no. Not in this game. There's no margin in this game. It's all padding. And I don't see anything. So if I want,
well, there is in that one because you set the margins. Remember, we set the margins on the that first task of that last one. With
well, okay, I set padding values on a container, if that's what you're talking about, to move the text. I've also set paddings here, but you see, when I'm building my widget, I'm building it inside a padding that has a padding of a top for 15.
So inside of that, you can't change any margins.
Well, I to push this down, I have to, inside the element, the padding's like interior, it looks like, right? Because I said padding and it pushed submit down. So what I have to do is take the whole button, put it in wrap it in a padding, and do that, which is fine. I don't have to use, like, this is kind of like a thematical or whatever. This is setting it in a theme, and I don't think understanding better what the padding is doing, it's not doing what I want it to do. It's not adding exterior spacing, it's interior. So when I use the button, let's see, so flat button is not going to return a text button, it's going to return the same kind of thing, right? I'm going to return padding with this inset layer on the top, and my child is going to be this text button that I've created. And that will allow for the padding. Bada bing, bada boom.
Very nice.
But I have seen like hover. I think there's like foreground color. Let's just see. Hover. Is that anything? What's an overlay color? Yeah, okay, so the overlay is hover.
Mm.
I think I should have known that from this. Fill color, focus. Well, this one in the input decorator has a focus color, so I guess it just depends on, you know, like I think that's the challenge, is figuring out what key is for what thing on each thing. Right, this fill. Let's see, what am I trying to say? Focus color. That's, it should be, there it is. Turning the outline blue. Which is, I guess that's different. So this is focus when I've selected it. But this is overlay. So does this have an overlay? Let's see, we are in the input decoration. Floating label. Focus color. Hover color. I guess that would be it. Hover color.
Yeah, overcolor.
Why would they use two different colors? Dot green. Let's just do something. See what it looks like. Yeah, that's it. It's the hover, but that's overlay. And overlay happens on focus, so why they called it overlay and not focus is beyond me.
Right.
That's weird. Okay, at least we know how to play with it. Set the button label to label. Set the label font to mullish. Set the label font size. Yeah, really? Right? Like, that's what it's actually saying. I'm like, what is this talking about? I'm guessing, okay, the label. Right, no, the label is the text. My default text is submit. Set the label font to mullish. Okay, so I have text here. Font. Is that not a thing? I can't pick my font. It's probably in a style. Probably have to set a style.
Probably style, yeah. Go back at the program, the task real quick. It said something about Google font something.
Mullish from Google Fonts. So I would say style. No, let's see, style, and then text style. Sorry, I didn't mean to cover it up. Let's just bring it down there. Style. Font.
Font family.
Yeah, mullish. Let's see, what's this one exactly? A string. I mean, I feel like I should be doing this in this portion, so I wouldn't have to do it all the time. But I don't know if I care right this second. Let's see. Mullish, Google font, Google Fonts, and Flutter. So it looks like I'm gonna have to like import this guy. Google Font. Okay, Google Fonts dot. I can. Yeah. Okay, I got this. I think I see what's going on. Wait, did that not?
Target URL doesn't exist.
I need to install them. Pub spec dependencies to your package to your pub spec. Pub add. Okay, here we go. I can do that. Package. So it's down here. It's in the YAML file. Dependencies. Google Fonts. Let's just throw that in there. I'm guessing that it's not going to break anything.
If it does, just try running that
The add
thing. Yeah, and then we'll see if it adds it to that same location. That's what that's what it should do.
It's running pub get, so I'm sure it's probably adding it somewhere.
Yeah. It's doing it to your lock file, your pub spec lock file. That's what it's adding it to.
Building with pub requires symlink support. Building with plugins requires symlink support.
Well, smart developers.
Maybe I can. Let me just exit this. Flutter. Pub add. Cool fonts. Now I wonder if it's going to make the same changes to the YAML file.
That's what I was curious. Like when you run it, does it change it?
Is already in dependencies. Use pub upgrade to upgrade to the later version.
Oh, because you already put it in there. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, that's fine. That means I did it right, so that's good.
Right. Yeah.
And this is probably going to be. It's going to say it's the newest verse, the most recent version. Yeah, newer version. Try Flutter pub. Okay, so let's see. So what was that error message I had over here? It was building with plugins requires symlink support. I mean, maybe let's just try using it. This was.
Well, what is it? Your thing's different now? It was red, now it's blue. Your squiggly line.
That's because I haven't used it.
Oh well, then it should be good then.
Style. Use Google Fonts. Default text style. Okay, let's see. Google Fonts dot. What was it? Myrtle? Mullish.
Mullish. It looks like it's
Text
wanting
style.
something in Mullish.
Can't be assigned to the parameter type string. Can't be assigned to the parameter type string. Font family string. The package argument. Font family.
Go back to the documentation. It needs to be directly to the style, I think.
Oh.
Like where you have style and text style.
Yeah, I see.
You don't need to have that font family.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of bizarre to me.
Mullish.
Text style. Okay, so it is taking the text style. Okay, so there's probably like an override that you can still customize some things in it. I mean, otherwise, what do you do with this style, right? Like,
right?
How am I supposed to edit anything?
Do you run in Windows or do you run it in Chrome?
I've been running it in Windows since I set it up after correcting all the
Yeah,
doctor stuff.
yeah. Mine, I don't have Windows is an option on mine. All I got is the Chrome and the Edge.
Okay,
What
now
is
we're getting the
that?
Symlink
Building.
support. Run,
That's some
start.
like support error. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Did it do anything? Did it do it?
Yeah, no. It opened up over here. This is like
Oh, it did.
Windows for developers. What? Okay, Symlink support. PowerShell. What? These files? Is that what I need?
You just need to have developer mode on.
Just gonna. Wrong one.
Dude, that background is from that. I was just watching it, putting Marley to bed. That's from that thing on Ancient Apocalypse with Graham Hancock.
This?
Yeah,
Huh.
that's a mound. It's like one of the oldest mounds in the United States. I was
Huh.
literally just watching.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I like Graham Hancock, man. He's cool.
Install apps from any source. Yeah, okay.
So you just need to
That's
turn that
because I
on.
need to get it from Google. I guess that's what's up. Okay. Let's just throw that. Install apps from any source. Yeah. Let's try again. Flutter run. Yeah, now, and I think this is part of it, right? So it wants you to use the Mullish Google font, but then it also wants you to change the font size and the label, which is in that style property, and I'm not sure exactly. Mullish.
How?
Oh, wait. Check it out. Okay, yeah. I think it's right here.
Oh yeah, you do it inside. Yeah, I was gonna say it once
Style.
inside there.
Text style. Style. Did I miss something there? Undefined name style. What the fuck? Text style. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so then. Font size 18. Font weight. This is font weight dot 800. Let's see, what does it say? W800. Okay. It's gonna say text const blah blah blah. Once a const thing with const, it's just. That's my assumption. Yeah, boom. So I'm sick of seeing that, for sure.
What? So it's saying it needs a const.
Yeah, on front of const values or whatever. It's like, okay, fine. Half of my code is like got a blue line under it. Oh, you're cracking up.
Sorry. Is that better?
Yeah, you were just like.
I accidentally put my hand on. I smashed it into my beard. Listen, it's been a long day. I'm tired.
Oh, I mean, it feels. I mean, like it's been a week of kind of not. Like I don't know. It feels like it's been a holiday, but at the same time, it feels like it's been a long week. Hey, we're building, and we're good at, and I'm sure that's probably the font family in there now. The size has definitely changed of the
Definitely is
submit
bigger.
text. Yeah. So all right, I think we're good. I think that's a success on that part. Now to the sign in. Now you build the, yeah. This is what I thought was going to happen. You'd build like all this together as one thing with your three widgets, and then this stuff. Because at the end of the day, this is what we're going to end up with: a sign-in page, and then a sign-up page. And they're just using the continual. I think that's almost it, right? It's just like 1, 2. Wow, okay, it's just getting bigger. Loading all the images. 6, 5. So we have to do a forgot password. Sign up, sign in. And then I guess once you're signed in. Home screen, okay. Okay, let's get out of this. Actually, I don't need to do that, but I already did. Okay, let's just run it again. Oh, what? Nope, cancel. D Windows. Then I don't have to designate anything, and let's just do get status. What the heck? I guess this is.
Oh, when you do that, what does that do? That just designates this, make it go straight to Windows, so you don't have to pick where it
Yeah,
goes.
you don't have to go through that list. This stuff.
Oh,
Sure, with
that's
dash
dope.
D and then Chrome or Windows or
Yeah,
Edge.
I did not know that.
Why did that feel like it took forever? It's probably okay. And I need to make like a dark mode. This blinding white is just like my eyes. My room
Blinded by the light.
lit off like a rooster in the rotor of the night. I swear that's what he says there. You'll never know.
I don't think anybody does. She got down, but she never got up. She gonna make it.
Through the night. Make sure I get everything. I can't remember where all my. Yeah, there we're good. Okay, we're good. What are we calling this? Button. Let's see, entry field. Flat button.
Submit button widget.
I edited this. What did I
Flat
change over
bottom.
here?
Flat bottom girls.
Oh, I think
Make
I.
the rock round.
Make the rock and world go round. I think I moved this shading. Yeah, I think I moved that. It was gray. What is this? This was the. That's the text background for the entry field. Now why? Where did I put that? Right? Like this is shaded in here. But it looks like I've commented out of this style, and I don't remember. I thought I moved it somewhere. I don't think
You
it's.
talked about it.
Oh, that's right. I removed it because you see there.
Yeah.
It's the text. It's the text. Yeah, I actually don't need that at all. because it's in the text field and not. So there should be another one of these somewhere. There it is. Yeah, the fill color. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's why it was commented. And that was the change. Okay, so that's no big deal. I'm just looking at what I modified. Of course, I can't tell anything here. Why does this not have... Because I just made... No, I just added it. That's why. Yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. Git log. What was the log? Twitter init, playing with colors. I want to say my last commit had my entry field, but maybe these are all new. I just don't remember the last time I committed. Plus entry field. Let's see. And flat button. Okay. I added the screen, sign-in screen file, but it doesn't matter. There wasn't anything in it. That's fine. I'm going to reference my Breaking Bad home screen to kind of get a point of reference on this. Just gonna throw all this in here. I don't think I need to do an HTTP request. JSON decodes, maybe. We'll just see for now. I wonder if you can just like import a folder. I don't think you can. It'd be nice if you could. Maybe I can say package. Maybe that's what package is. Probably not. It's probably not at all what it is. Yeah, no, those are built-ins. Yeah, no, it's not at all. Let's see. Import entire folder in Flutter. I feel like we did this in Dart, but I don't remember how to do it.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna go trying to get this back to
where you were.
Yeah.
Screens.
Was it reload? Capital R? Oops.
But yeah, reported directory.
Fuck, I got nothing. Oh, I didn't save this. Oh shit! Now I'm not getting anything.
You may take a break from streaming and we work on that together for a minute, or
No. Go ahead. I'm about to this point. If I can't get it figured out, I'm just gonna pick over yours or Jay's.
I got you. Okay. Scaffold. Throw an app bar in there. Title, sign in. Throw a body in there. I need this to be a list view, maybe. What does this want? Create a state sign in. No, yeah, I guess it's not home screen. Yeah, there we go. Create state, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things I haven't done yet. Let's see. Controller, let's just set it here.
I don't want fit cover. I want fit. What was it? Fit width. Broke. Something's broke.
Oh, Jesus. I might watch this video. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. 7 minutes? Seems okay. We got stateless. Where's the stateful widget? I don't want this to I'm gonna watch this person's video on YouTube, and Twitch is gonna be like, we detect this isn't your content.
Right.
Stateful widget. Let me drag this out of here. I'm not sure all about the copyright infringement stuff that happens exactly yet, so. Just gonna turn off my desktop audio. People aren't gonna be able to hear you either. Say what? 0. But I'm probably gonna use these and throw them up on a YouTube channel to edit them with some video editing software. I gotta figure that out. So and then turn back on the volume. This, uh,
Tabs open.
oh wait, maybe that's it. This is this is not state. This doesn't. Their example is kind of trash. I don't think I need it to extend anything.
I think your screen for me is frozen up
Oh, it
because I
is.
don't see it typing. Yeah.
You want to go check and see if I still have audio on my stream?
Yeah. Yeah. What's the link? Because, like, right here on line 18 is where I see your cursor. Like, it's just sitting there.
Yeah, I'll probably have to restart the
stream.
the not the stream, but the screen share.
Mm.
Let me. I think it's this.
I'm muted. Yeah, the Twitch seems to be froze as well. I don't see you moving. Like, your face isn't moving.
Okay.
Hold on. Well, now it's loading.
It's loading now.
Now,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't. Something
now I can see
happened with
you
my
just typed
internet.
override.
Something happened with my. I assume something happened with my internet connection for a second. Outside of that. Yeah, why? What the hell do I need to override or extend? Like they're extending another class type.
Boy, Google is having some troubles. Just not like me using Firefox, man. It's like, no, come back to Google Chrome.
I bet.
Oh my gosh. I've never had to do this. It's me. I'm trying to sign into my Google account. Thank you. Now Firefox is being all greedy with my mess chewing up my processor. So Lauren today was like,
Hey, we're streaming too, just
struggling.
FYI.
Yeah, Lauren was struggling today, trying to decide what laptop she wanted to buy.
Oh, okay. I just
She,
didn't want you to start
she
throwing out some personal shit.
right now, I remembered. But no, she decided to get a MacBook Air. I, I tried my best to talk her out of it, but
Hmm.
wasn't happening.
To be honest, I haven't looked at laptops in a while. It might be pretty good. Is she within a
I just
certain
don't know.
budget, or like she just liked that one?
No, and that wasn't the cheap. It was because it was a pretty good deal for Black Friday. You know what I mean? But like, I not a fan of Macs.
I feel that. Cons of cons. there's now this is like now we're getting into states, and there's got to be some whole state issue thing I can handle, but I don't know what it is exactly. Nor do I really understand where the like there's no build method on this stateful widget from what I can tell.
Huh.
Like there's a lot of documentation, but it's like it's just a little bit too much to try to just get through all in one sitting. And it keeps the state object from one location. Let's create use a global key. Okay, so build. I just keep looking for.
I don't know what I've done now. Yeah, well, maybe tomorrow we can look.
Like 100% between just like the three things I'm using here. Well, I guess in my app is running. Maybe if we close that for now, maybe it'll free up a little bit.
There's the full screen button. I was like, where in the, I know you could make this full screen.
So, what the fudge? This example is pretty crap that I'm looking at.
that video.
No, it was like a. I mean, Geeks for Geeks is usually pretty good, but
Or
this example was not great.
so, what made you decide to start streaming stuff?
I just wanted to have more stuff out there.
I was gonna say just to get more content out
Exposure,
about what
yeah.
you're working on and doing.
Mm-hmm. People want to go look at it, they can. This says it's supposed to be something like a cert.
It's actually not a bad idea because it like really shows like your
Thought
like
process
the
and everything.
things.
Yeah, that was really my my goal. What the heck is this saying? The Flutter documentation shows this implementation, and the dispose is what I want to do. Subscribe to the object. Like this shows an assert, but I'm not sure what this dot created. Like I don't know what this is. Stay on right. Oh.
There. Get me going. I'll be asleep. You have me snoring on your screen.
Yeah, right.
I have to put a timestamp on it and be like, so apologize now. At approximately 11:15,
Everyone
my buddy passed out.
fell the heck asleep.
Norton.
Build contacts. Man, no, this is. Oh, this is. This is. I'm not enjoying this right now. This feels like Redux a little bit. Init state. I just want to know how to set a value in a init state correctly. Yeah, that's in the parent init state. This is in the top listen data. What? Add listeners to this class. Did I lose you, Topher? I don't hear your audio anymore. I started to hear something. Must be wiggling.
Hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
Uh, I guess I leaned against it or something when I was looking forward. The little manual mute on my mic.
Whoa, you're super crackle. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, one of these headphones got messed up. Marley had them in her mouth the other day. And I caught her. I was like, "What are you doing?" The joys of a 2-year-old. Well, she was on one today.
Okay, this looks like more like what I want to do. But like,
Look,
where's this grow function
potential
getting
risk
called?
ahead.
Isn't defined for the type sign in state. Uh, the fact that it wants me to use this init state is really frustrating. Like I think I could get away with it this way, but I do not understand what it's talking about in this init state.
Oh,
Okay, maybe this is it. Sans the final, or maybe final is okay in here. I guess that's. Why is this? Why does this have a blue line on it? The method override. A method cannot. Wait. This method overrides a method annotated as must call super in state, but doesn't invoke the overridden. Well, they seem to call super in it. It overrides a method annotated. Must call super, yeah. Super dot init state. Is that better? Okay, there you go. So I can try commenting these out for now. They're initialized in there. Override. Let's see, it wants a dispose of in the dispose. Oh, this is painful. No. this. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out and looking at this with me. It's just some annoying stuff at times.
Right. And you're what my knowledge scope is at this moment because I haven't got into this stuff yet. I'm still trying to square away the intro to Flutter.
Hmm. Are you just having trouble with the render? Well, we can talk about it tomorrow. It's late. If you're falling asleep already.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my eyes keep crossing. I'm like, nah, I've been up since like 5 this morning.
Well, take care, brother.
But I'll hit you later.
Let's look at Flutter dispose method. Whenever the create object from the stateful widget is removed permanently from the widget tree, it is generally overridden and called only when the state object is destroyed. What does this even mean? Why are we asserting anything? Okay, yeah, well, let's see. How am I supposed to dispose of my controllers if these are... Let's see, we'll call them final. Remove from the tree permanently. Yeah. Remove from the tree permanently. Email. Control C. Jesus, just dot dispose. Dispose of text editing controller. Wow, I'm disconnecting, reconnecting. My internet's taking a fit. Taking a dump right now. So I can call super dispose, but while this is correcting the name of one that is defined or defining the name. Oh my god. Okay, so I keep disconnecting and reconnecting like 15 million times right now. I'm going to run a speed test, but my down's good. Checking my upload. I've had issues with my internet provider. Cox is they've been installing fiber in the area, and it's caused a lot of problems. But it looks like I'm getting a decent amount up for what I'm doing. But with that, before I drop again, I'm going to call it a night. So it looks like I finally got the state in a place I want it to be in. For using private types in public. So, yeah, but I'm setting a late value here to this controller because it was complaining about it. And then that leaves it up to the initializer and its state method to instantiate it. And then the dispose is actually able to be called on the variables. At this point, I feel like we can create the actual widget, which will display the sign-in page, because apparently it's in the state, right? Like the sign-in widget doesn't actually build anything, but this will down here in this state widget. But anyway, so we'll get back at it tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.